Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvanna here with Mike Godwin. Mike, prediction Thursday. We're going to be talking about the C Division.
We went coast to coast in our new set.
Yeah, it's a nice sturdy wall behind us. It's not quite the scenic one with the windows and everything, but it's still cozy.
You were saying in the last video how it's a gloomy day, and I just think a gloomy day means gloomy fans when they're watching it.
True.
They're watching the video and saw a gloomy day.
And who knows, it might have put a damper on our predictions.
Right, exactly.
So we can't have that. So instead of, because by the time people view this, it could be nice and sunny outside, and they're sitting there watching the video just seeing the rain come down. They'll just lose focus. So let's start with the Monstars versus Mr. Buckets. Mike, the Monstars are for real.
They just lost this past weekend.
Yeah, but they lose to
Doc.
Yeah, everyone loses to Doc.
Yes. That's a stacked team. Jeez. But, Mr. Buckets, we talked about how Team Us was struggling. This Mr. Buckets team's struggling also.
Yeah.
A couple of the same players play both divisions.
Do you think that's that kind of, maybe they don't have the energy?
Chemistry, or
maybe confusion, like, is this a
maybe
this
the
a
guys
C
that are
game or a
only
B
playing in
game?
the C division are like, man, what are these guys doing down there?
Yeah, taking my minutes.
Yeah, taking minutes.
I thought I heard Rory mumble something like that.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Like, I saw him in, I have one picture of him shooting,
Yeah.
and he's like, Dave, only one picture of me this
I
week.
saw
I'm
you.
like Rory.
I saw the picture of him on the bench too. So
Well, I was sitting there, and I wanted to get at least another picture, because his son came to the game and wanted to watch.
Right.
I was trying to give him a memory to take him. So,
you think he's like, Daddy, remember you missed this shot?
or, yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering why Sean Gambogi hasn't really showed up to one game. Do you think he realizes maybe he just can't hang
I
anymore?
saw him somewhere too this past weekend.
Anywhere but at the basketball court.
Softball again, I think.
Guy's got to get his priorities.
I know I saw Rory and Frank. I saw Sean too, but I don't know if he was playing. I forget where I saw him.
But, yeah, I'm going Monstars.
Me too. Mr. Buckets' skid continues.
Mike, next up, in what is probably going to be the easiest prediction we've made all season, the Abusement Park versus the Faculty.
Faculty, nothing else.
Listen, I've seen the way Kev has been walking around Hack lately. Usually he walks around with like a little bit of a swag in his step.
This week, I haven't seen much of him this week, to be honest with you.
No, I mean, there was a basketball laying on the floor, and usually he comes and asks to borrow it.
Yeah.
He just said it's not even worth it this week. He was kind of down.
All he's been talking about the past couple weeks is like the size of his arms. What does that do for your basketball game?
Not a whole
Not
lot. But I know he did take a picture with you this past week,
Yeah.
trying to, butter you up maybe for the game.
Yes.
But, I mean,
But I'm a competitor. That doesn't get to me.
there's probably only one team in the C Division that's bigger than the Faculty, and that's Team Doc.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the Faculty, we have Phil Clark under the basket. We have Gavin under there. We can put Vince under there. We can put Jesse under there. And not to mention our difference maker, Dan Salfas.
I think it's time to cut South's minutes.
No, come on. As long as we're winning, let the guy have fun out on the court.
They're 3-0 without me. Should I dress for this game?
Well, what are we? We're 4-2.
They're 4-2.
We're 4-2
you.
without me.
Yeah.
So if I go, we don't know what's going to happen. But if you go, we know there's a good chance we're going to lose.
Yeah, I think we're 1-2 with me.
Well, we have MVP candidate J.P. Hurley. He's dropping 25 like it's nothing.
Right. That's
And now that he has,
I didn't want to say much about it, but you're making me talk about it. So.
well, I remember last season I played under the basket a lot, and I think at that moment we kind of looked around. We're like, we have to get bigger.
Yeah, we did.
And we did. That's what the Faculty did. And I mean, Tap. They have Jason. He's got a lot of size, but they go as Jason.
What time is this game? It's at 4, so Jason won't be there.
Oh.
He's going to work Sundays.
Ooh.
Unless he's taking off.
Yeah, this is a big game.
Yeah.
But this team goes as David Macy goes. He hit a game winner for them last season. If this guy doesn't play all 40 minutes, they have no shot. I'll tell you that right now. Do you disagree with that?
Yeah.
He's the star.
I disagree with them winning this game.
Yeah, they're not going to win. Kev Kelleher has to take a backseat to him.
The whole team takes the backseat to the faculty this week.
Next up.
And that's all I have to say about it.
Next up, we have Pup and Suds going up against Confrontation Clausers.
The new look Confrontation Clausers.
Confrontation Clausers, they just beat, who was it this week?
Just beat Elite.
Elite, that's who it was.
Overtime thriller.
Overtime. Did I call that in the video that we didn't do last week?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
But, Mike, this is an easy prediction. Confrontation Clausers.
I agree.
Look for this team to hurt some feelings in the playoffs. They're going to hurt a couple set of feelings.
I definitely agree with that. Their pickups at the deadline were huge for them.
I mean, just not too long ago.
They went from guys not showing up.
Well, that's when I sent Garrett an email, their team captain. I said, hey, I found out you guys, you were a little short on players this week. Do you need me to contact a couple free agents for you? And he said, Dave, I got this.
I got it.
I got this.
And he does.
And you know what? I won't ever doubt him again. I won't ever doubt him again. Next up, we have ACC Dream Team 3 going up against Hodgepodge.
Oh, this is a good game.
Oh, Tatnall.
Yeah.
I get to watch this one.
Yeah, it's a good game here. I'm going Hodgepodge. You know what? Evan's going to get his boys ready to play for this. He knows it's a big game.
Going Hodgepodge, huh?
I think they're both 4-2.
Are they?
I think.
Yo, Hodgepodge they're a very good
Well,
team.
what time's this game actually?
6 o'clock. Did I say 6 o'clock? You felt like it was past your bedtime? Or are these C Division predictions boring you right now?
I think it's just the Hodgepodge team. To be honest with you.
Mike, I like Hodgepodge. I like them against most teams. I don't like them this week against ACC.
No?
I'm picking ACC to win.
ACDs.
ACDC?
ACC got rid of one of their better players. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
They got rid of one of their better players, and it's going to haunt this team.
You think so?
It will.
Okay.
It's going to haunt them. I'm going with Hodgepodge.
All right. There you have it. Next up, we have Elite going up against Doc's Old Guy All-Stars. Mike, this is a true test for Team Doc. Elite, our former champion, and Team Doc. Team Doc with all the size. Darrell Harris, who said he's going to lead the league in assists. I have to check to see where he's at. I haven't checked it yet.
I'm not sure
He's leading.
leading.
No. But look for Darrell. I have a feeling he's going to put up 30 this game.
Oh, yeah?
30. No assists. He just takes over the game.
Elite's not real tall, so I would assume they would utilize their big men.
They have Tavon Moore, don't they?
Yeah, he can't cover Brahim and 3 other big guys, Al.
He's more athletic than them, though.
He's still not covering 3 of them. I don't care how athletic you are. It's 3 versus 1.
Yeah, but
that wins.
Tavon wasn't he the C Division MVP last season?
He was the B Division MVP.
Oh, so they have the B Division MVP on their team.
He shouldn't be in a C.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm going with Elite, and I'm going to have to call it an upset.
I'm going with Doc's stacked old guy all-stars.
Do you want to give a score?
No.
Win by how many?
Yeah. They're going to win by 9.
9? No. You call a team stacked and say they're only winning by 9.
They're 6-0 and they haven't come close to losing.
This could be the week.
Well, they almost lost last week. They're probably missing some guys though.
Next up, we have Del Oh, this is the game of the week. Delaware Warriors going up against Breslin.
Now, I think this has like huge implications on seeding.
I think so too. Because Delaware Warriors, do they have one win?
One win, they're 1-5 versus 0-6.
So if Breslin beats them, they'll hold the tiebreaker at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's huge.
That is huge.
That's and I think Breslin
almost beat Tapp this past week.
Yes, they did.
Does that mean they are getting better too?
They're no slouch. They're getting better. But
who are you going with?
do I have to pick?
Do you think Shea Murphy just takes over this game?
No.
How about Brandon Hughes?
I think it's guaranteed that Shea Murphy will shoot 25 times.
Yeah?
Yeah. Easily.
He's going to put up Corey Lemon numbers.
No, don't get him started.
Who are you taking in this one?
Do I have to pick a winner?
I mean,
Can I go with a tie?
no, because we don't do ties. We keep doing 1 minute overtimes. There will be a winner, Mike. You can be scared to pick, or
You know what? I'm scared to pick this one.
I'm going Breslin.
I'm scared.
I'm going Breslin.
I'm too scared to pick this one.
I'm going Breslin.
It's going to be an intense game.
I'm calling Breslin, and think about what kind of great prediction that would be if I got this right. Breslin doesn't have a single win on the season, maybe lifetime.
It wouldn't be that great of a prediction. They have Warriors have 1 win. You're like looking up like that's man.
That's a great prediction if I get this one right.
Talking like it's the biggest upset in history.
ESPN will probably come calling her. They might even get me involved
Where's
in
this game at?
March
I get to
Madness
watch it.
predictions. This game is Tower Hill, Court 1,
All right.
4 o'clock.
Great time for me to go get dinner. I'm just kidding.
Next up, sorry, I'm so sidetracked from that last game, just talking about it. Next up, we have Hog Mob 2 going up against Warriors. Mike, I like Hog Mob 2 in this one.
Me too. I think they're without Kyle Ward this week. I know he can't work, so.
Well, if he can't work, you better not show up to his game.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I think he's away actually. But I'm going Hog Mob too. They haven't shown me this. I think hell's frozen over. I picked Hog Mob
Both
twice.
of them.
Both Hog Mobs to win today.
Sadowski going home with 2 wins?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right either.
I know.
He has done it, though, a couple times this season.
Yeah. He puts up my picture every time he does it.
So you think we're going to see that picture come Monday?
No, and Sadowski, yes. He probably will.
Do you think he has it, like, already ready to send so as soon as the game ends?
Yeah.
That status goes up, he just hits the button real quick.
I'm going Hog Mob. I think they're going to win pretty easily.
Next up, our final
Did you
game.
even pick anyone?
Yeah, I said hold on right now.
No.
Next up, we have, in our final game, we have Untouchables going up against White Man Can Jump. White Man Can Jump. I don't know how to put this, but
they're putting together a Cinderella season. No one expected them to be 5-1.
yeah, and I see they're not that good. That's the whole problem here. It's kind of like they're overachieving,
Yeah.
so they're going to come back down to earth soon.
I hope so for the sake of the league.
Is Cron still starting for them?
I think if they somehow, I hope not, to be honest with you. I think if they somehow win this C division,
Zero chance.
I'm just saying, if they do, we may not get any teams registered for next season.
We might have to just cancel the C division if they win. We'll just do an A, B, and D. The C division is closed for life. No C anymore. We'll just have to. I don't know what to do, and then.
I think Cron and Dan Schultz combined for about 4 for 30 last game. I mean, when those numbers stick out like a sore thumb.
Well, I remember when Mark was in the office the other day. You were kind of comparing his shooting to those two on the season. And
Hey, I'm just trying.
Mark was, oh, don't do that to me. He just
They keep proving me wrong by winning, but
I just.
no help from
I want-
Cron and Dan.
It's just one of those teams where you look at the roster on paper and you're just like, this team probably has maybe a win if they play Breslin. But it's mind blowing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know they have They have John Rodowski, who's probably one of the best big men in the league. But without a supporting cast,
This is going to be they also have another big man, too. But Untouchables has some big men, too.
in fairness,
Also.
I haven't seen White Man Can't Jump play a game all season.
You don't want to, trust me.
All right, they're going up against
It's
Untouchables.
like, I haven't really seen him play other than when I played him.
I just know. I mean, they got guys like Chris Rohr and Karan who are just running around out there.
Right.
You know.
They use
So-
it as like cardio or something like that.
Yeah, they're just trying
Like
to stay in
cardio
shape.
session.
They're just trying to get out there and stay in shape. So I don't know.
I'm going Untouchables.
Yeah, and you know what?
And that's the start of them coming back down. They're going to be all coming back down to earth.
So they probably won't win another game the rest of
No,
the
I
season.
don't think so.
That's what I'm kind of thinking too. And when I look at Untouchables, I'm a little concerned about them because Dan South has pretty much said that the team is completely falling apart after he demolished them. And he used those words, I demolished them.
I had to yell at Southis for his sportsmanship this past Sunday.
What was he doing?
There was still like 3 minutes left or 2 minutes left in the game. Faculty was winning, and he was getting dressed. I said, "You're rubbing it in their face like that? You're getting dressed before the final buzzer sounds?"
That's messed up.
So I had to put him in his place.
I heard after the game he put a banner on the back of his car and was driving around. It just said, "Faculty 2, Untouchables 0," just because we knocked him out of the playoffs. I mean, that guy.
Southis
messed
does
up.
have his colleagues' numbers.
He does. He does.
Man.
And who knows if the Untouchables will ever get a win over Southis again.
I'm sure they want to, because I'm sure he probably hasn't stopped texting.
I'm sure it's probably a group chat that they've all out of.
Dan, get me out of this group chat.
I think he just
Not
responds.
another one.
He just responds, losers. All right. Well,
I'm picking them up to win at least this week.
yeah, they're gonna win. They're gonna win. I think Brock Donovan's gonna have his way.
He had his way with the faculty, it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, I mean, the faculty's just a bunch of studs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that'll wrap it up this week. Anything from you, Mike?
Nothing for me.
We have registration going on now for next season. We already have, I think about 18 is filled, or 18 is registered. So we only have 30 spots left because we're just using 2 courts in the summer. So 13 spots left. Early registration ends on the 25th. So if you plan on registering, do it early and safe. If not, we most likely will be filling.
Yes.
And like I said, we're just doing 2 courts.
Don't
So.
miss out.
Nope. All right. We'll see everyone on Sunday.